Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Greetings from the One Mission Kids Studio B.
It is great to be in this studio,
I love
too. And you know what makes it so great?
What?
I mean, it is a great space.
It is.
And it now has our soundproofing curtains
It's
up
much
and
better.
lighting. It is great to be in this space, most of all, because we get to be in this space with you.
That's right, with you. We're your One Mission Kids team that serves with One Mission Society, but we're not just a team of two.
No, I'm Laura, and this is my husband, Jason.
I'm Jason.
Now, the boys and girls know us as Agent Scarlet McCaw and Agent Sweating Tiger. But here we are today to answer a few questions, not only about who we are and where we are, but what is going to be happening in the remainder of this really great year. 2023 has been a monumental year.
So kind of recap 2023, we've seen more than 700 boys and girls and adults and been able to help them be equipped, encourage them, and engage them in missions, training some of them to be able to be future missionaries and helping grow missionary hearts here, there, and everywhere.
That's right. We've been able to be in person at camps, schools, and churches. We've been involved in community outreach programs, and we've sat down with ministry leaders here in the United States and also global partners and help them to come up with a strategy to engage their young people in doing missions now and in the future. And we've also seen boys and girls raise funds to sponsor the missions program in Tokyo, Japan.
For sports
and
ministry.
They've raised enough funds to host 4 different evangelistic outreach programs next year. That's pretty awesome. And in the midst of all that, we have seen God gift us, literally drop into our lap, this amazing recording studio. Now, all of those things happened, and you might say, well, boy, you guys have been so busy. Well, we have been busy.
We have.
And you might be thinking, oh, are you ready for a vacation? Well, just like you, we are looking forward to some holiday vacation in the months ahead. But before we get there,
we have a packed schedule for the rest of the year.
That's right.
So I want you to picture a church hall filled with energy.
I want to imagine this. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes. Go ahead.
Energetic boys and girls that are all waiting to find Max the dog.
Oh, I want to be there. Can I be there?
Of course, because you're going to be there this October when we have an opportunity to be with our friends at Faith Community Church in Canton, Ohio.
That is going to be an exciting time. We get to be part of their missions conference and help them not only kick off their missions event, but we get to interact with their young people.
And we're there to preach, or I'll be preaching for their Giving Sunday as well.
Yes. And they're not the only ones that we get to spend some time with in the months ahead. We're going to be at our partners, World Gospel Church in Terre Haute at their Go conference.
We'll have 30 to 40, maybe even 50 boys and girls.
That would be awesome.
For several times during the missions conference when we have an opportunity to share with them parts of the Max Boom program from this year.
Speaking of Max Boom, I had an opportunity not that long ago to talk to our missionary partner, Lindsay Oler, and she was telling me how excited she was to use the manga witnessing tool that is featured in Max Boom to share the gospel with those individuals who she interacts with there in Tokyo.
And not only that, but we're going to make it available to all of our Asian missionaries because manga, or the Japanese comic book style, is popular all over Asia. So how cool that God used us and our friend Pastor Sam to create this really neat witnessing tool that could really go around the world.
Speaking of going around the world, we have a lot of things going around in our world too. Not only will we be at those 2 events we just listed, but we'll have the opportunity to come alongside Southland Community Church as they have their missions conference. We'll be partnering with our own home church, Community Baptist Church, and we have some strategy planning meetings with leaders here in the United States and globally.
Today we actually got an invitation to talk to one of our ministry leaders in Colombia.
That's pretty
exciting. South Carolina, the country of Colombia. How cool is that?
That is exciting. Now, all of these things are part of helping us to finish the year strong. But there are some things that we still need in order to make those programs and those meetings and those ministry connections actually happen.
So here's a question. How do we finish this monumental, exciting, inspirational year of 2023 strong?
Yeah, how do we actually get to all of these places?
Well, we
That's a
can't
great
do it on
question.
our own.
No.
We need your help.
Now, he's not asking you to come and be our personal chauffeur, although that might be fun.
That would be fun.
But what you are referring to is asking them if they would be willing to financially sponsor us for the rest of the year. If we were to look at how much it's going to cost to do all of these events and to do all the things that are needed in order to finish this year strong.
And to finish our budget the way it needs to be for the end of the year.
How much money is that going to cost?
It's going to cost a little over $20,000.
Now that sounds like a big number. And before anybody clicks
is a big number.
the shut off video button, whatever
wait.
that looks like, wait. God is in doing big things for us. And he invites people like you and I to do our part.
I love the acronym TEAM. Together, everyone accomplishes more. TEAM. Because when we all work together, we can take a big thing and kind of like they say the best way to eat an elephant is piece by piece.
We're not going to eat any
Especially
elephants,
elephant ears.
but we are going to break down how everybody can get involved in helping to get this year finished strong.
So the question is, how can I get involved?
How can we all do our part? If we were to take that $20,000, which sounds like a really big number,
It is a big number.
and we were to break it down into smaller increments that seem a little bit more manageable, here's what it would look like.
100 people giving $200 as a special gift before the end of the year, it'd be covered.
Yes.
Just that simple.
In fact, I was just talking to one of my friends about this the other day, and she was telling me, she goes, when I heard the $20,000 number, her heart just
Mind
was
blown.
like, what? How is God going to do that? And then we were explaining how God, if we would partner with God and 100 people were to join us in this, giving $200, it would be taken care of. She said, wait a minute. Okay, so that's like $50 a month for the rest of the year.
Yep.
She said just the other day, she and her daughter went out to a really nice restaurant and they had a nice dinner. And then they went and did some other things. And she goes, all together at the end of the night, they had spent a little over $50. And she said if she could just one time a month set aside $50 for the remainder of the year, she could get to be part of helping us to finish the year strong.
So
and
September,
that actually
October,
excited her.
November, December.
First, she was all discouraged. She's like, wait a minute, how is this going to happen? And then she got excited. And she said, how about that? God can have me be part of it. That's pretty cool.
It is here. And if we have some friends out there that like to give more, if 20 people gave $1,000, we'd be finished. It'd be awesome. But we know that God likes to use everybody. So no matter what we're able to give, it will help to be able to accomplish more.
We all do our part, right?
So what are other people saying who are already involved?
Because there are people who have already given.
One
toward that.
longtime supporter of ours shares that they've been giving for more than 20 years. And the reason they're investing is not only do they realize that they're investing in eternity, but also they know they're part of a family.
That's pretty awesome. There are people who are already jumping in and getting involved. In fact, we've already seen $3,409
Yes, awesome.
pledged toward this end of the year Finish Strong campaign. And that's great. But there is still something for all of us to do. We want to do our part. We want to give you an opportunity to do your part. And how do you do that? Well, it's simple. Take your phone and text 41444. That's the number. And then type in OMS Campbell.
Campbell.
Yeah. So OMS, because that's the mission that we're with.
CAMPBELL.
And then our last
Send.
name. No spaces. Just send that. And when you do that,
There's a giving link right
there's
there.
a giving
Look
link.
at that.
You can make it super
So I can give $20,000 and we'd be all done.
easy. That
Well,
would be awesome.
I can't, but maybe you could.
No, we believe that God wants to use everyone. And some people may not be able to give a large amount of money, and that's totally fine. Some people say, you know what I can give? I can give dedicated time every day to pray. And so we definitely need people who are going to pray with us, that we will be able to finish the year strong. Why is this so important?
Well, picture
I'm glad you asked.
Those same events of those excited boys and girls, those parents, those teenagers. They're all waiting for Max to arrive, and us,
we don't show up.
But we don't show up.
What if those ministry leaders who were writing us and asking for help and support as they train their kids and get them involved in missions, what if their emails sat in an email box and nobody was on the other side getting ready to answer them?
This past weekend, we were at a church that is getting ready and already doing amazing things with missions, but they want to take it to the next level. But what if we couldn't come alongside of them and help them?
That would be really sad.
It is sad.
We don't want to ever think about a world where that's going to happen.
No.
So we are all about making sure that whatever we've started, we finish well. And by finishing 2023 well, by meeting this budget need,
we can do more in 2024.
That's
yes,
right.
because we have this studio. It's kind of like, here's the church, here's the people, open it up and see. Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? Here's the church, here's the steeple, open it up and see all the people. Well, here's the studio, here's all the equipment, open it up, and wait a minute, where's Jason and Laura? Well, thanks to your help, by the end of the year, we'll be here and be able to do amazing things like curiosity boxes and training and so much more.
I am so glad that we have the opportunity to not just do this on our own. I'm glad that we have the opportunity that we can depend on and lean into and make space for amazing team members like yourself. So we want to give you an opportunity right now to type in or text
41444
and text OMS Campbell to that number. When you do, you are not just giving a gift to meet a financial need.
That's right.
When you give that gift of any amount, you are joining a team of other people who have the same passion for equipping and empowering the next generation of missionary-hearted leaders. You're not just giving money to a black hole.
No.
You're going to be investing. You're investing in something that is going to have eternal
dividends,
reward.
Yep.
But it will have also immediate reward as well, because you will be part of taking these resources and making them available to those kids. You will be part of making sure that no leader goes without the support that they need and they deserve to continue to invest in their young people. We are passionate about it, but we know you are too.
Yes.
And together, if we take our passion and we put it into action, we give our passion a voice, we are all saying together, kids can do missions too.
Yes,
so
I believe it.
Want to help you give your passion a voice right now by
know
giving.
You believe it too. And so by giving to 41444, texting OMS Campbell, you can give right now, just as I'm talking right there, 41444 OMS Campbell, or you can go to onemissionsociety.org/Campbell.
Now, we know that there might still be some questions that we didn't answer, and that's great, because that means that we get to have more conversations just like this. So take some time and give us your questions.
Feedback, yes.
And we will continue to come to you and provide the answers. Now, until then, I want you to know that God loves you.
We love you.
And always keep growing. All right.
See you soon, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.